Okay, so we're at Devil's Ark, where Max is going to show us some crazy stuff. We're going to actually feed some Tasmanian devils. These guys used to live all over Australia. They got wiped out way back, how many years ago?
About 4,000 years ago.
So about 4,000 years ago, they got wiped out by dingoes, basically, is what the belief system is.
Yeah, kind of outcompeted.
Outcompeted. I mean, at the end of the day, you got a pack of dogs versus animals. These don't really run together, do they?
No, it's solitary. They'll feed on the same item, as we'll see when we go in, but
competition thing,
solitary.
mostly, because just like hyenas will come in on a dead carcass.
It's like when crocs feed, they'll grab different parts of the carcass and pull, and
right.
that's how they can get the
like a good monitor fight, pulling too big a game apart. I hear it's going to be quite the show, you guys, so let's go see how this is all going to go. So we got a Tasmanian devil right there. I don't know how quick. Oh, I'm trying to do it my way. Okay, so we haven't fed on this pole very often, you said?
Generally they get fed on the other pole. So you can see there's one pair that is waiting over there. I've given the ropes. These guys can smell meat from 2 kilometers away, so they'll start figuring out pretty quickly.
So you guys are going to see a good reason why they're called Tasmanian devils. And we want to make sure that we're not blocking any of them coming in. My loud, obnoxious voice probably won't help.
Yeah, so they'll just take a bit to get that confidence up.
Oh, here they come, guys.
Had a large group in before. Very much the more they're there, the more confident they'll be, so it's hard to be able to get.
So in about 3 minutes, we're going to have about 5 animals, it looks like. Now what we're feeding here, kangaroo carcass. It's a natural occurring meat that they eat constantly around here because there's a lot of kangaroos. But of course, they only live in Tasmania now.
Yeah.
So, and there's plenty of kangaroos there?
Yeah, plenty. Without dingoes and foxes in Tasmania, really good.
Oh, there's another one coming in, boom. So now I see that one's got, are the heavier white stripes mean anything?
It's just individual patterning, so it's very similar to like zebras and tigers. They've all got their individual patterns. Smarter man than I would be able to ID them just from their patterns.
My snakes are all the same. I mean, they're like, talking about an animal, it's almost the same.
Yeah.
But I can glance at a snake and know what genes are in it and who the parents were, and it's weird. But it's just like the only thing I'm good at.
So all these natural behaviours are the kind of stuff that we encourage here. It's a bit different to general zoos and stuff, because some of our animals will get released into the wild.
So these guys are marsupials, which is literally they carry their babies in their pouch, and what are the babies called?
Joeys.
Joeys. So no matter what it is, it's Joey.
All marsupials, Joeys.
All marsupials, which is almost every mammal type animal on this rock called an island of Australia. It's crazy that as they'll hang onto the tit inside of the pouch, and it's incredible. The flies are not wasting any time to get over here either. These are incredible. Obviously, you can see they're scavengers. They've learned how to compete for food, but in a different way. They're actually helping each other. I'm here with Phantom. He's a Tasmanian devil. He's been hand-raised. They hand-raised him mostly for the educational purpose to teach everybody about these guys so that the people would, support them and help the organization Aussie Ark. So just so you know, it's Aussie Ark. Here I'm scratching my face. He's got big teeth, but I'm okay with it. They're actually cool. So you see his ears, how they're kind of red? That's when they're eating, they get all excited. I didn't know when I made my video, but I noticed their ears kept getting redder and redder and redder, and I didn't even know why. That's how they get the red devil. I mean, the horns, the red horns sticking up. So anyways, really cool. And these guys have some serious jaw pressure. Yeah, no eye contact. I'm not supposed to get any eye contact, and they're very vocal. And the reason why they're so vocal is that when you're feeding them, they're trying to really intimidate each other who's going to get the best rotten part of the meal. For the most part, what they are is apex scavenger. And if you see them eating fighting with each other, the noises they make are incredible. I mean, it's no wonder why they think there's a devil down there, because it's kind of scary when 5 or 6 of these are going off. At one time, they found 20-something of them fighting over one carcass. Can you imagine what that sounded like with this crazy little tiny one screaming at me? Anyway, what do you think? I'm hanging onto his tail because I don't want him to jump up and grab me in the face. Anyway, Aussie Ark. If you're ever in Australia, you need to come check the place out. It's really cool. Make sure before you do, just to let you know up front, it's for people who want to help support them. So there is a cost, and you just contact them, find out, and it's not like you can go see these anywhere else. So you kind of see, you learn a lot. I learned so much that I can't remember any of it. I really can. It's a lot of cool things. These are marsupial. Can you believe that these things start off with 40 babies in their pouch? And because they start off with 40 babies, but there's only 4 tits for them to eat. So guess what? The first thing they have to do is fight for who's gonna be the one to survive. And that screaming crazy noise doesn't stop, because that's what they do their whole entire life, so they can be very, very strong. Unfortunately, there's a disease, it's a cancer type disease that is transferred when they bite each other. And so there are areas that they have a hard time with them. And so they only live now in Tasmania, and they're working on making sure that the population is protected. So this is a safe zone for them, and they're making sure their breeding project is getting a lot of different bloodlines. I'm gonna put this little crazy guy down, and you guys make sure you comment, because on Instagram and YouTube, they want to see the comments. That gets the video shared. And you guys don't forget to support Aussie Ark. So they're working on a lot of other things, rock wallabies, and then what are the other ones, the other spotted guys called?
Quolls.
Quails?
Quolls.
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 Quolls. And they're really cool. They're another species of these, roughly, and they got little spots on them. And they actually do a little bit more scavenging down to insects and different bugs like that. But these guys are straight metosauruses. With the bite power of 500 pounds per square inch. I mean, a giant crocodile has 3,000 pounds, but it's a giant crocodile. This is just a little guy. And let me tell you, when they're tugging on you, you think it's a Rottweiler. And the reason why you think it's a pit bull, I mean, because of the strength, but then you stop and think how little he is. So pound per pound, he's about 300% the strength of a pit bull. I think he's starting to get used to me. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I'm gonna put you down, and you guys, thanks for following, and go check out their page, Aussie Ark.